Hi everyone, hello and welcome to this reading. This will be a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for you. So I ask as always that you please trust your own intuition and use your discernment with regards to whatever messages come out here today. I hope that you're well. I'm going to be using the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud today, and we'll follow up with some tarot. I'll use Tarot of the Pagan Cats again today. Okay, so I'm feeling just one card and then the bottom. So we have Indy. Very similar to yesterday's bottom card. Similar imagery. And I'm noticing that Indy is standing on somebody's head. Okay. We have the Singer of Intuition in the reverse here. Okay, so what this is telling me is that somebody is not in touch with their intuition or ignoring their intuition regarding a particular situation or person. It could also be that your intuition is just kind of blocked, okay? That you are maybe relying on others to direct you, to guide you in your life, okay? So for example, looking to tarot card readers, or whoever else, okay, you know what I'm talking about, to kind of point you in the right direction, whereas we all have the ability to tap into our own intuition and receive nudges that point us on the right direction. Okay, so we all have the ability to listen to ourselves, listen to our needs, listen to our bodies. Okay, so that's for somebody. So with Indy at the bottom of the deck here, okay, there's a choice, okay? There's some sort of decision that needs to be made. There's some sort of lack of commitment or follow through with regards to decisions, choices that we make for ourselves, okay? So we're talking about committing to something, picking something, committing to it. Doesn't mean that you have to stick with something that doesn't align to you, but there could be someone who's, like I said, like this imagery here, Indy standing on, sorry guys, the incense is kind of choking me a little bit here. Standing on this person's head. It's like basically that, standing on someone else's head, like giving other people the power to direct your life, okay? Does that make sense? And this doesn't have to be, like I said, tarot card readers. This could be people in your life who you deem to know more than you, to be more knowledgeable than you. And yes, it is great to go to people that we trust for advice, but you shouldn't offset all of your life choices to another person, okay? Because well, what's best for them, or what they deem to be best for them, best for you, it's all filtered through their perspective, their perception of the world and of life, and etc., okay? So there's a choice that needs to be made here, something you need to make a decision on and stick with it, okay? So that'll be different for each individual person. Okay, and this is, I don't know if they are moons, full moons, but this is really looking like a full moon to me here, these orbs in Indy's hands. So the full moon could be very important. Full moons are a time of letting go, okay? So there could be, something that you could use the power of the full moon to let go of. We have the full moon upcoming in Libra here, okay, and it could be this Five of Pentacles energy, this abandonment, being left out in the cold, not the lack mentality, victim mentality, okay? And that's one of the hardest, speaking from personal experience, one of the hardest limiting beliefs, mental blocks to shift, because especially in this day and age, like a lot of us are in a victim mentality because we feel, hard done by governments and the billionaires of the world, like, and maybe that's what this message is about on a grander scale, about not sitting by the wayside and just letting things happen to you and complaining about it. Okay, what can you do? I mentioned it in a couple of readings ago, the quote that I seen, and it was like, key to happiness. If you're not happy, change the situation. If you can't change it, change your mindset towards it. Okay, so there is always something that you can do. Let's see, let's get a couple more cards. Wait. Okay. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse, okay? And this did come out in the pre-shuffle. Six of Swords, bottom of the deck. So this is the movement that needs to take place, okay? Some sort of decision that needs to be made, and commit to it and make the move, okay? Make it happen. With the Four of Swords in the reverse here, okay, the Four of Swords upright is a card of rest and restoration, taking a break, taking some time out. You can speak about taking time to meditate, linking in with the Singer of Intuition here, okay? So there's a need to just kind of slow down. Somebody is all over the shop. You want to do this thing, you want to do that thing, you're getting way ahead of yourself. Pick one, whether this can, pertain to many different things, okay? Whether it's hobbies that you want to pick up, pick one and go for it, and see, do you like it? Instead of, I have an awful habit of like being like, oh, I'd love to do that, and then I like buy the the tools necessary for that hobby, and then they sit there. But I'll buy tools for multiple different hobbies and then get so overwhelmed I won't do any of them. Do you know what I mean? So like that. For others of you, this could be about your healing journey, and you're just wanting to be healed, and you're wanting to be done with all these different things. You don't want to have any limiting beliefs anymore. You're trying to do it all in a short space of time, and it's important to remember that this is a process. It will be an ongoing process for the rest of your days, okay? There is always another layer of healing. Pick a trait that you have that you don't like, or pick one thing, okay? Pick something and commit to it, and give that your time and your energy for a period of time, okay? See it through, okay? What you'll know what this is with regards to your own personal life. It'll be different for each of you, okay? So, but you need to stick to something. Some of you need to just take a beat, slow down, get quiet, and listen to what is trying to be communicated to you, okay? Nine of Pentacles, I see things, working out, all right? This is where you want to be. You will get there, but right now you are here, and you need to slow down, take some rest. You're going to burn yourself out if you keep going on the way that you're going. Okay, and also I'm just feeling like that someone's trying to do it all themselves. Someone is trying to, like the Five of Pentacles, this church here, chapel, whatever, like it's there, it's open, it's warm inside, there's maybe food, but they're continuing on in the cold. Okay, so what are you continuing to suffer through that you could set down for a bit, okay? Or that you could ask for help, okay? Your spirit guides could be trying to help you, could be trying to communicate with you, but you're so busy persevering through something that you don't have to, or at least you don't have to right now. You can put it down for a spell, okay? Something's trying to be communicated to you, or there is help for you that you are refusing to acknowledge, refusing to accept. Like there could be some sort of hyper independence because maybe you were abandoned in the past or whatever it is. Okay, maybe you have this like the Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. It's a self-made man or woman. Okay, but you maybe have this for some of you, you could have this I don't need anybody else kind of attitude. Okay, and it is good to be sovereign. It is good to be aware of your worth and not needing to rely on somebody. But we as humans are social beings, okay? And you don't need to do it all on your own. There's like a bit of a toxic energy coming in now that's kind of like it's blocking, okay? There's a need for flow. I hope this makes sense. There's a need for balance is what I'm trying to get, okay? So and I'm also getting for somebody that you're wearing this, costume, I'm going to say, of I'm so, the strong independent man or woman, whatever it is, but the reality of it is you feel hard done by. Okay, so there's some choice that you're making, but the reality of it, the truth of it, is the opposite, if that makes sense. Okay, so someone, for example, you're yearning for connection. Okay, it doesn't have to be romantic, could be friendship, could whatever, but you're going around like, people try to get close to you and you're like, oh, I don't need you, like playing hard to get kind of thing. Okay, so that could be for someone, won't be for all of you. Okay, there's multiple different messages in this reading. Okay, we do have the Six of Swords, like I said, at the bottom of the deck. So this is the help. Yeah, there's someone that can help you if you will allow them. And it doesn't have to be, someone in the physical realm. It could be, your spirit team that's trying to help you. Okay, and we have the Ace of Chalices here, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's a need to open your heart again to something. And Ten of Wands, something is weighing you down. Okay, let it go. Let it go. All right, you need to open up again. Someone's like built up a hard exterior around themselves. And we also have, I have to say, the Temperance card at the beneath the Ten of Wands. All right, so there's a need for flow, a need to go with the flow. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. I think it's pretty straight to the point. I mean, maybe it was a little bit all over the shop, I don't know, but I hope it helped someone. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if it resonated for you, and I'll see you in the next one.